This episode may get scrapped. They're 9:45. They'd have to go.
9:45.
They'd have to.
Good though.
Which specific part of Seattle is the University of Washington in?
Wow.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. make up the All-Star reserves.
Did you just say Jaren Jackson Jr.?
I said Jaren Jackson Jr.
Wait a minute. Miriam.
Miriam.
What the fuck? Okay.
Dude, it might be harder in some instances, but whatever. We'll also do
Which one is it, Charlie?
I think Jerry McCain is like in the 85th percentile in rim pressure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Speaking of free throws, Joel Embiid is the worst free throw baiter, actually.
Shout out to the t-shirts, by the way.
Yeah, you just sent the nigga out there to go get the car. That's on you. That's on you.
If you would have just listened, you know what I'm saying?
Same thing with cornbread. Hey man, look, you had to go piss. That's right. Hey man, that's how the game
That's
goes.
another part. I didn't fuck with cornbread.
You didn't fuck with cornbread? I fuck with cornbread
I thought he was shady.
until he's
I'm not
being
gonna
an
lie.
idiot. Until he's being an idiot at the door.
Welcome to this episode of the Basketball IQ podcast, where we talk about sinners and not basketball.
We supposed to be kind to one another.
Apply the same pressure you do while eating ice cream.
I'm just supposed to ask. You know what I mean?
Let me in.
Let me in, man.
What's stopping your big ass
I'm
from
your
not
brother.
pushing past us, man?
Nah, facts.
Open this door.
We're cousins.
Also, what pissed me off the most, you're gonna if you watch the movie, when they fucking put that knife hole in the door.
Spoilers,
and now-
by the way. Spoilers.
Not necessarily, but when they put the knife hole in the door,
Because I'm gonna be talking
and
about
now everybody want to
Everybody
look
like-
through the
everybody
fucking
like-
knife hole like an idiot, like the
I
nigga
was
didn't look through
screaming
the
at
hole
my
the first
laptop.
time. Yeah, bro, I'm not saying like if you look and a nigga tried to stab you in the eye, maybe I shouldn't try to look through this hole
Didn't
again
Smoke try to look
to get a
through
look
it
at this
first?
nigga. Yeah, no, it was fucking
Yes.
Sammy. And he
Right.
tried to kill Sammy. Then Smoke was like, "Oh wait, hold on, my brother in there. Nigga, what are we doing? Bro, you just seen the nigga."
Nah, that movie
What?
was hilarious, man.
Yeah, bro, no, that shit pissed me off.
We cousins.
we cousins.
No, we cousins.
Cousins.
Y'all
We
twins?
cousins.
Yeah,
And
I
man.
would told that nigga, nah.
dedicated, you know what I'm saying?
That's my homie.
That dedicated.
We don't know each other actually. But no, I would have asked the first fucking scene of the movie. Y'all cleaning the floors for what? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are y'all cleaning the floor for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the 1930s. I don't think niggas really give a shit what's on the floor. In the 30s, it was already
That shit
dirty.
was a slaughterhouse.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It already gave Slaughterhouse, and y'all still bought it. And then the vampire had to come fucking tell you he was about to die. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I would have never
I
bought
ain't
the
gonna lie.
property.
Also, you know
His two little mentions, whatever you call it, they got those on my nerves, bro.
The Minions, yeah,
Yeah,
they were
Minions, yeah.
Clan. Yeah, the
They
two people
good.
that they picked up was Clan.
Yeah.
It was like so irrelevant.
Yeah, but again, so here's my thing. Okay,
You know,
let me.
before it had all the elements of
I'm about to say.
a great horror movie because there was zero logic whatsoever with any of the characters. Zero logic.
But it was better. It was better zero logic than like just
But
blatant dumb.
it's not like Scary Movie. It's not that stupid.
Yeah, it's not completely dumb.
Like you could watch this again and be like,
I probably will watch it again. Because I watch movies multiple times.
thank you.
I watch everything once.
I need to watch movies multiple times and then watch a YouTube video on it and then watch it again.
Yeah, no, I watch everything.
It's stupid, but it's also a musical
Fire music
with blues
Songs
music.
I wanna
And,
tell.
and then we're doing river dancing.
Some of it mean it
And the river dancing, I was getting sturdy with the river dancing. I'm not gonna lie.
for a long time.
When they
What's
were-
it called?
I'm not gonna lie.
You hand me a Bible on that Mississippi road.
Hey, a bunch of what were they, Choctaw Indians come to my door talking about, hey man, there's a dude that
No,
looks like
okay,
a dude,
no, that's
but
what I
he's
was
not
gonna
a
talk
dude.
about. That's what I was talking about.
The fuck am I lying
I
for?
got showed up. I got showed up to your house burning. His flesh is burning. He's the devil.
And you
Reincarnated.
go sit there and be like,
And then
Yeah, you
the
can.
Choctaws like, and they're horses, and then they're like, there is a man you do not want to mess with.
that looks just like you.
That looks just like you. Do not approach him.
I know he was in this
Your
area.
man, get the fuck out of here, engines.
And it'd be like, cause that's like, bro, like the conversation would have been so
was
simple.
dead after
The moment somebody comes to my house and they're like, yeah, there's somebody that looks like a person but may not be a person, come the fuck in here. Get him out. What? I'm not bullshitting, because again, if I'm the Indians, I come up there and they talk about they don't want to be helped. All right, then. That's exactly what happened. They said, all right, well, hey, we gonna
Yes,
get up
I
out your hair.
lied to
Sun going
you.
down anyway. Have fun.
I love
fun.
And what fucking happened?
Yep.
But yeah, no, that whole shit, I like how it was told backwards.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, I like how it was told
It
backwards.
opens,
It caught me
yeah.
off guard at the open. I'm like, what the fuck going on already?
Yeah, like, I was sitting there, I was like, ooh.
Drop the guitar, son. I'm like, what the hell?
What the hell's going on already? Then they just spit
Hey,
back.
his
I'm like,
fucking
oh
daddy,
shit, for
his
sure.
daddy
the day
was
before.
terrible fucking father.
Facts.
Terrible father.
Facts.
Like, all around.
Facts. I
So-
felt that too.
Because it's my thing. So first off, you're going to try and drown your boy in religion. He don't want to be a part of it. That's cool. Like, just let him do his own thing. But again, he's doing his own thing. You let him do that, and you claiming that he bringing the devil around himself. And then you're going to let the nigga go wandering the town by himself. Like, you know, like, I mean, I get that you know what I'm saying? Like, they your relatives and shit like that, but still, like, you just going
You know who them niggas is, man. They
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying. And you gonna be like, all
Smoking
right, well,
stack.
son, go ahead. Then he come back beating up, and the first thing he gonna do is drop that guitar. Nigga, if you don't fucking
Drop that
you can't
guitar,
console
son.
me, dad. Like you can't be like, oh my God, what happened? That nigga said, do you see him? He is an example. Why? Bro, like why can't we just have a normal conversation about shit? Like why we gotta do all this extra stuff,
Man,
man?
you always heard in that song.
Something I've been needing to tell you
I love you, Papa.
for a long time.
You did all you can do. Yes, I lied to you.
I love the blues. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's like
Yes, I
bro,
love
just
the
let the
blues.
nigga be happy. You trying to force this on him. Now you got him fighting vampires because he's trying to one up you and prove you wrong. Cause you a terrible father. You know what I mean?
Do you actually be listening to the song? I actually be listening to that song. Bro.
Nah, I'm telling you, Rod
Sometimes.
Wave really pissed me off like that. Like that brought it from like a 10 to like a 9.5. Like when I was sitting in the theater, I'm listening to Rod Wave. Like, are you fucking serious? Like,
What's wrong with Rod,
It ain't nothing wrong with Rod Wave, but it's like out of all the niggas you could have called, you called Rodarius Green to do your soundtrack. The fat nigga that
Ryan?
was running in and out of people's houses doing breaking and entering and shit.
Ryan?
The nigga that was singing Heart Been Broke So Many Times. I don't know what to believe.
I may get in trouble for this,
Heart on Ice.
but there is nothing funnier than seeing Southern black people Irish river dancing.
It was only
There's
he was like the
nothing
only guy.
funnier in the entire Seeing him do it was funny as shit.
Yeah, he was like the only guy fucking. He's
Shit,
killing
bro.
that shit.
I was like, what the hell?
Hold on.
It's getting real.
Pick Po Robin clean. Pick Po Robin clean. I didn't know what the fuck they were singing. I was literally not in my head until I heard pick, and I was like, wait. He said pick Po Robin clean. I'm like, nigga, what are they doing? Picking a body?
Uh-oh.
I'm like, wait a minute. I don't want to swing my head to this. I don't know what they talking about.
Man,
All right.
Oh, man.
that boy
Podcast time, though.
Great movie.
he was
Great
touching
movie.
dimensions, man.
Yeah, bro, no.
Bro got a great voice, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, would you have slid with the vampires, though? Or would you have been like, nah, I'm not coming out the house? Like, what would your decision have been if he was like, yo, look, eternal happiness, you just a vampire? Or you kind of just rocking where you at in the 30s?
I ain't gonna lie, folks.
Well, me, I'm staying.
Fuck it, bite me, nigga. I'm like, hey.
I would have just fought for the fun of it because I know eventually if they bite
That's
me,
what I'm
I'm
saying. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's really not no losing in
I
this
would have fought for the
situation.
fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to kill a vampire? Stay
Yeah,
right
you know
to
what I'm
the heart,
saying?
you
And
feel
if the
me?
nigga bite me, the nigga bite me. Like, I'm
I'm saying.
immortal now. Like, hey, you know, I just can't go outside no more. That's the only
I
downside.
think people of my creed would have stayed in the house.
Y'all would have made ones. That's what we was talking about too. We was like, out of all the people that wouldn't have let the fucking vampires in, they gonna let the fucking vampires in. Hey, buddy, come on in.
Buddy,
No, it's
come
so
on
cold
in.
outside. Come on in. Fucked.
It's
All
just
of them
the
bit.
imagery of people that were associated or
Yeah.
not
You
associated
can't really blame cornbread
in
either.
the KKK Irish line dancing. And then Stack is just there doing the same shit.
just flexing his fucking muscles like this. This is all Michael B. Jordan was doing.
That boy Stack was like,
Oh, bro.
what you want me to say? That I love you?
What you want me to say? I don't know how the nigga's taking his hat off. It sounded like he didn't want to fuck with her
my
anyway.
God.
I was like, that's all I had to say, bro. She just wouldn't leave a nigga alone. She really was a problem. Like, at the end of the day, if her
It was all
ass
her
would have
fault.
just stayed home and didn't go where you didn't belong.
You didn't commit adultery.
But even then, like, bro, you shouldn't have came. The relationship is severed. The nigga skipped your mom's funeral.
Yeah.
Why did you still come? Why did you still show up? But you came, and now everybody a vampire now. Anyways,
Other than sinners, a lot has happened in the basketball world recently, and just the world at large, world in general. Bill Belichick is being controlled by a 23-year-old girl.
she's 23. I thought she was
seen that.
25.
24.
Oh, okay, I was about to say
It doesn't make a difference. The 24
It
and
really
26.
don't, but 23 is closer to my age. That's why I get nervous. Because that's 2 years older than me. So that means you were born in the 2000s. And you fuck with a nigga who was born in what? He's 70 something?
Bro, like 80.
I think he's 76. Because I just looked it up.
Yeah.
I just looked it up because I seen the thing
That's damn near 80.
where they were talking about, so how did you guys meet? We're not talking about that.
We're not going to talk about that.
I don't want to talk.
73.
Nigga, 52. And your ass might be born in the 2000s. 73. I think she was born in 01, matter of fact.
Damn.
She's class of 2019 in high school.
That's a 50-year difference, bro.
There's nothing that a 50-plus difference can do for me in a serious relationship. 50-year difference? Dude, you got kids older
She
than
in it
me.
for the money, man.
That's what I'm saying, but you got kids older than me, bro. Like, what would we have in common? Besides, like what? Money? Because even then, she didn't have money until she got there. Look, March 5th, 01, and she graduated high school in 2019.
Bro, he could be her
That
daddy
nigga
3
was
times,
already 60-something years old when you graduated high school. Like, bro. That's what I'm thinking. Like, look, let's just point out
Before
the
you
obvious.
start-
He's old enough to be a grandfather. Fucking dad.
Tom Brady was drafted a month after you were born. Just gonna
And I was
The reason your fucking boyfriend's even
I know he was
famous,
drafted in 2000. Never mind.
the
So
reason
Tom Brady
your
was in the
boyfriend
NFL.
is famous happened a year after you were born.
I
Think about
refuse to
that.
say boyfriend. I say partner.
I say boyfriend. That's so funny. It's
I
so funny to me. It's so funny
refuse.
to me to think about that. Like, you 74 years old with a fucking girlfriend. She's 24.
Hey, man.
Bro, I mean, again, like, you would think
it's
that would be
working, it's
cool.
working.
But that's my thing. Like, you would think it would be
It's
cool
not,
being
though.
like 70 years old. You come back to the group chat and be like, yeah, bro, like, my girl 24. But like, truly, like, you a sick nigga. And I know she don't fuck with you. You 70 something. She
You
don't
is
fuck
sick.
with you.
Now that is sick.
I'm saying she don't for real fuck with you. You have to know that as Bill Belichick. So that's my thing. Does he know deep down in his heart that she don't love him? And he just kind of like, eh. Is he widowed?
There's been a lot of weird.
That's a bad question.
Is he widowed?
I was thinking, because I'm like, bro, he's old. Like, I mean, because that could be like, he filling the void type shit. I don't know. Totally hypnotized by Jordan Hudson, source says.
Huh?
That's gross.
Totally.
Just scroll down.
Totally.
Yeah, just scroll down. Just scroll down a little bit. It's going to be all
It'll
down
tell you
there.
who he met, if he was married before this.
Yeah, that's what I need to see if
He
he has
was.
an ex-wife. So yeah, go back
We
to
don't know this like you, man.
He was.
I'm gonna, you think I-
1977
click her,
2006.
click her.
Debbie Clark Belichick. So,
what the fuck happened here? Married for 30 years before getting a 24-year-old girlfriend. He's filling a void. He's filling a void. That's all it is.
They got divorced in
2006.
2006.
Yeah, he's filling a void. They got divorced when
Yeah.
she was 5 years old. Bro,
That's a crazy way to think about it. Yeah.
bro, that's the way that I think
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
50-year differences. Is I'm like, bro, like, you got to think when she was fucking, when she's gonna be 20, you're fucking 70 years old. Like, that's ridiculous. 50-year difference. When you were 50 years old, she came out the womb. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Really? Like, bro, the whole
messing with
situation
his
is
granddaughter.
that's crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy. It's all crazy, bro. You could have raised her. Like, that's the same age as your daughter, possibly, if you had a kid at 30 years old. You know?
We're not going to talk about that.
Or, my bad, 50. Because 24 is 70. That's ridiculous.
Now they doubting you, man. And UNC, man.
Big ass forehead.
Yeah, because, like, bro, like, I don't even want you to be my coach. Like, I'm worried about you around these college students.
You know
Like,
what?
I don't even want you out here.
This,
Like, nigga, you might be tripping. I don't know.
This relationship was public a couple of years ago.
I remember when it came out.
And when it first happened, and like Bill Belichick got the North Carolina job, I thought it was a recruiting pitch. Like, look, I'm hip and cool. Look at me, I'm Bill Belichick.
Nah, bro.
I'm cool.
You can't even pitch it like that.
Yeah,
50-year difference.
my girlfriend's forehead's wider than the Mississippi. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
She do seem like an asshole, too, which is even crazier. Like, that shit
As
really-
somebody with a large forehead, I can bully other people with large foreheads.
Linda Holiday. Now we gotta look up how old Linda Holiday is. Because who the hell is Linda
Belichick
Holiday?
was in a relationship with Linda Holiday until 2023 and reported.
Yeah, bro, we gotta see how old Linda Holiday is. Because
before
if Linda
we do
Holiday,
that, allegedly they've been on a flight in
not
2021. Bullshit. They met before the flight and then they got on the flight together. Bullshit. They met at a damn Hello Bueller. All right. Linda Holiday.
Linda Holiday.
Entrepreneur. Wait.
Okay, no, that's his ex-wife.
He's young in this picture. He has hair in this picture, so they must have known each other.
Yeah, bro, look.
62.
62.
So that was 11 years.
You were within your range, right? Because even that's kind of crazy. You're 76, 62. That's still
70. Yeah, 73
that's 14
and 62.
years. But
Yeah.
fucking 24 and 76? Bill Belichick,
Adds up to 100.
you're sick. Even if it is consensual, you're still sick. It's fucking gross.
Adds up to 100.
Adds up to 100, man.
Yeah, bro, you're fucking sick. I'm sorry, bro. 24 and 76,
God.
you're sick. You're sick.
Papa
sick.
was a rolling stone.
Wherever he laid his
Because
hat
again, I
was
can't
his
even
home.
give it to you. But dude, that's the thing. I can't give you that. Oh my God, you got game or some shit like that.
No,
Because
you don't.
look at you and
Okay.
look at how much you've done in the NFL. This is strictly off cloud, which makes it 10 times worse. Anybody else, like let's say like what? Who's a good looking man or some shit like that? Like that'd be 70
I'm
years
not
old.
gonna say it.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like it's not, once you hit 70, that shit's over. So it's like, you're not gonna be dating no 24-year-old unless you like fucking George Clooney or something. And even then, she wants you for the bread.
Yeah, bro.
Like
If
that shit
Bruce
cracks at
Springsteen-
this age.
If Bruce Springsteen,
Because even same thing with Robert De Niro. Didn't he do the same shit?
or Robert De Niro had a whole, Al Pacino.
Or was it Al? Okay, it was Al
Al
Pacino.
Pacino
Look,
had
honestly,
a kid
bro,
with 20, like an Italian
I'm
woman.
not trying to hate on y'all, but I'm just saying.
Now, you can hate
like,
on
general
Bill.
sense, it's
You
like,
can't
bro,
hate on a girl, though. She got her bag.
Yes, I fucking can. Oh, wait, are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about her in that situation?
Yeah,
no.
She got her. She got her bag.
Yeah, no, you
know
did
I'm
what you
saying?
had to do for sure, for sure. I understand. Like, I get it. But like, oh, what's his name? What's his name? Jeremy Allen White's wife or girlfriend. Just like on a side, just a side note, because I'm pretty sure this is who Jeremy Allen White. I think his girlfriend is Molly Gordon. No, that's the girl from the TV show. Okay, that's not it.
I was
It's
gonna
another
say-
guy. It's another guy. No, the
That's the
nigga
dude
who
from
played
Shameless.
it's the dude who played Craven. What's his name?
I don't even
But
know
that
how to
guy,
spell
he
this.
had his girlfriend. Yeah, his girlfriend is Aaron Taylor Johnson. Okay, my bad, I mixed it
Okay.
up. But Aaron Taylor Johnson, his girlfriend is 60 or 70 years old. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
into cookies.
Like if you go down, is he not married? Sam Taylor Johnson. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a lot older than him. 58. Okay, so it's not terrible.
58 compared to 30.
Now that one,
Oh.
like in that sense, makes a lot more sense because he's about to be 40. Okay, we can let that slide.
She would be 60 something.
I mean, 40 and 60 is a lot better sell than fucking 70 and 24.
Not for sure, but it's still no better. Bro.
It's not any
Like,
better. No, I don't
mean,
think
like,
it's great.
When you
I
think
hope
about
he
somebody
reached out
wanna-
to her.
She already grew old, folk. How you gonna grow old with her? She already grew old.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you got a
gonna go
limited
dead.
amount of time with your girl. Like she got a limit. That's probably why she's signing the contract right now. She
gonna
know
go
that she
dead.
about to get that whole inheritance. If that nigga marry her and croak, it's gonna be the perfect situation. So if I'm Bill, you better start pimping, bro. Start listening to Sugar Free and stacking up on your game. You start listening to Sugar Free and stack up. He said, "What's it called? What the fuck was that bar?"
Baby, why you bullshitting?
He said something. The better kind. How many of you niggas know where your bitch at right now? Never mind. That shit
I
was
don't know. I
fucking-
think he said a lot of wild shit in
He
his
said
rap.
so many different things. Yeah, bro. You need to start listening to Sugar Free and don't please don't marry her.
You know, I do that one beat he did on the table. That shit was tough,
Shit,
bro.
I
That nigga, that boy, he started going crazy. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was
Sugar
like,
Free.
damn,
Do
what?
you know what Sugar Free is? It's real pimp.
Bro, go to
Like
YouTube,
real
bro.
life pimp. That's real life pimp. That's who
Go
Bill
to Sugar
Belichick
Free,
needs to be listening to.
Table freestyle.
Sugar Free.
Sugar free table service.
No. Sugar without the R.
Right there. Play that shit.
Bro. That's who he needs to be listening to right there. Sugar fucking Free.
Yeah, man.
That's a real pimp.
Roy Rock.
Gotta do it like I'm used to it.
Yeah. Gotta do it like I'm used to it. What? See this shit on Instagram with it. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Like I'm used to it.
Bitch.
Yeah, bro, that boy shit, man.
To the bathroom, I brush my teeth, looking at the machine at the G. Then he heard about the duck, you know, can't go, so I can go, like a hop, like a.
That's the new Pod Intro song.
Yeah, bro.
I got out.
That's who you need to start taking notes from, because I'm pretty sure Sugar Free is your fucking age. If not, he might be 10 or 2 or 20 years younger than you. But yeah, you need to start listening to Sugar Free.
I'm surprised you didn't know Sugar Free, man.
Sugar Free 55. So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all around, hey, he can give you game, man. He can give you game, Belichick. Just listen. Gotta have open ears. Gotta have open ears.
In other news, GTA 6 got delayed until
I seen that shit. I was mad as fuck.
May
I was mad
26,
as fuck, dude.
2026.
I was ready to graduate and no life that hoe.
I knew that shit was gonna happen.
I know too, but like, fuck, May, nigga. That's a year from now. A
Damn.
year and 20-something days from today.
It should have been in summer.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is like, you know,
I mean, I'd be done with school anyway, but
I'm gonna be in grad school by then. I was saying, bro, I'm gonna have to lock in again. So that's what I was like, bro, December would have been perfect because I would have had enough time to get used to the game and then go into grad school and play that shit regularly. Now, if it comes out in May, I'm gonna have to drop everything and no life that hoe for like 2 weeks and then go back to grad school. Like, I might take gap year. Say fuck it. Gap year 2026 and just fucking play all the way up until December.
I'm gonna be finishing up my second to last year, going into my last year at that point.
Yeah, because that shit right there, GTA 6, bro, that's like a generational, something that you can't miss, bro. You
Greg
have to
Popovich
do
also
it.
stepped down from his head coaching duties and will become the team president.
I seen that, man. I don't know why they had that old ass nigga that coached for so
Of
long.
the
No
San
hate to
Antonio.
him, but like, bro, there has to be a point where you stop. And I feel like somebody should have let Popovich know instead of letting him, his love for
5
the game
rings.
kind of put him,
And 5 rings.
You know, in that
they
position.
gave the 5 rings gave him an extra 8 years.
because I'm saying, like, it's great and all. But again, for his age and what was going on, there should have been a response to kind of get him, you know, in a more supervisory role, like
As a
with somebody
LeBron
else.
fan, I have great respect for Greg Popovich. I was when people ask me what's your favorite LeBron chip, they expect me to say 2016. And I was surprised when I say when the Heat beat the Spurs in 2013, because people forget that was the first time when the Heat beat San Antonio. That was the first time the Spurs had lost in the finals. It was the only time they lost was to the Miami Heat. And I felt like beating Greg Popovich and the Spurs was like this great accomplishment, especially after the Ray Allen shot. And the game went to overtime. The block by Bosch in overtime in Game 6, that was a foul. It was a foul. And then
Statute of limitations.
it's all good.
Statute of limitations.
It's all good. And then Braun dropping 40 in Game 7. So beating Greg Popovich was my favorite ring of my favorite players. So thank you for retiring. Even though I respect the hell out of you. The Lakers lost in 5. Speaking of LeBron. We have somebody.
Is it a Bible?
We got props right
Is it a
now.
Bible, man?
We got the whole.
Is that King James
we got
version?
we got the Holy Bible
Is it King James
on the
version?
pod.
Lakers.
Another big ass book. My prop of the day: The Chronicles of Narnia.
Lakers.
Big
Luka could
ass
not
book.
save him.
This is all of the Chronicles of Narnia
couldn't do it.
in one book. All 5 of them.
He only works within one system.
Big ass book.
I need to have to pull out my Holy Bible because it's like challenging for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Right hand of God.
just to see the Lakers unfold and being like highly favorites to make it to the NBA Finals.
All the money was on them to go to the finals. Like
There's
all
that-
of the
there's
money.
They was
Lakers and
voted by like
OKC.
18% of the world out of the population.
Yeah, I was
The
saying like
Celtics was
all of
number
the
one.
money was
Yeah.
on the Lakers to
Lakers
win
was
it all.
number 2.
Yeah.
And to see, you know,
Them shit the bed
shit
live.
the bed and, you know, JJ did a great, JJ had a great year. Let me start off by saying that.
Anytime my bro was about to get fired, I was like, for what?
He not getting
Why?
fired.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It was a
We love
bullshit article.
JJ. I think he just going to learn from his playoff experiences. You know, first time coaching in the NBA Finals. Not a lot of depth. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do with your rotations. Not a lot of options. And the people you went with is the people you trusted. And he lived with it. He died by it. You know what I'm saying?
Died.
Died.
If
literally.
he dies, he dies.
So
Thibodeau.
we
Said that
have
before.
to get like
Shout out Rocky 4.
3 pieces this offseason. Like we was solid, but we was small.
Yeah, man, that big situation is bad. And no, you're not gonna get one of ours. I remember what you said in the group chat.
We
Or
are,
in the
bro.
thing. No, the fuck you're not.
How are y'all
You're
going to
not-
keep?
No, I don't want to hear
all 3
that.
of them bigs, bro.
Bro, we got a fucking rookie. We have Daniel Gafford.
And Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is fine, but he's not really a big, you know what I'm saying? And he's really much taken care of. You know what I mean, bro. You know what I
Man,
mean.
look at that contract
You know
situation.
the fuck I mean. I'm not saying he's not fucking 6'10" or 11.
Pull up the spot track.
Anthony Davis is a 7-footer, man.
We literally traded for the nigga. Like, he's gonna be taken care of.
Oh, for sure. But y'all can't keep all 3,
Yes,
man,
we
because
are, bro.
they not weak ass centers, man.
I'm not saying Derek Lively is weak, but Derek Lively is not commanding no real money yet. If anything, we just have to worry about Gafford. And we can pay Gafford.
Kyrie Irving was extension eligible this year.
Yeah, we'd have to extend Gafford, PJ, and Kyrie.
And everybody else is locked up.
We need to cut Dwight Powell. Move on from
It's never
Exum.
happening.
Yeah, we'll never cut him. That's the
Lifelong
thing.
man.
Yeah, we'll never cut him, but we should.
I'm Dan Gafford.
Daniel Gafford, look, bro, he still got another year. But that year, the same year that they're in the contract year, will be the same year that Kyrie is.
Yeah, that can't. That's exactly, bro. Y'all losing one of them niggas.
No, we not.
In 2026.
Re-signing all of them. Trade the house. I don't care.
And
But you have to keep that
Lively
core.
the year right after.
Lively will stay on the team. We drafted the nigga.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean,
He's restricted.
that would
I'll
literally
take-
be up to the
I'll
Mavs.
take Daniel though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll take Daniel.
Yeah.
Of course I would.
in a trade.
Niggas ain't want him before, but then he come over here start hooping. Oh, now everybody want Gafford.
Hey, man. It's value, man.
Man, Luka make everybody look good, man.
It's value.
He was already valuable. Y'all ain't seen it. I mean, the only
Nah, I
shit that
seen
y'all
him.
remember him from was getting crossed up by fucking KD.
Yeah, man.
But he was already valuable. I used to bet on that nigga blocks every week. Every week he used to clear his block line.
Nah, for sure, man.
It was like 1.5. He get like 3 a fucking week. I'd be so happy. But nah, bro.
I just
We gotta extend Dorian.
the JJ stuff, whatever. It's been talked
game,
about
not a week.
enough by enough media outlets. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Whatever. However, playing Maxi Kleber over Jackson Hayes in crunch time, interesting decision.
What'd I tell y'all?
Just going to put that out there. And
It's
he
a point
hadn't
guard.
played since January.
It's a point guard in a big's body, sadly. Maxi Kleber.
Interesting decision.
If Maxi Kleber was 6'3", he'd be a
I
starter
need to know what Jackson Hayes was doing.
on certain teams.
Was Jackson Hayes on some Malcolm Butler timing where he was like out partying during the series? And JJ was like, I'm not playing you.
I don't know, man.
I need to know.
Jackson Hayes
I
only
need-
24.
I need to know what was going on. Because
Unheard beef.
he wasn't good at the game. Like at all. But he wasn't bad enough to the point where you just say fuck every big that we have and let's play Maxi Kleber while Rudy Gobert turned into Akeem Olajuwon.
Told you he's not. He's a guard in a big's body.
We should have played him at least 15 minutes. It was sad to watch.
And I'm a Rudy Gobert defender and I was getting fucking pissed.
In every game,
I'm the biggest Rudy fan here.
Was
That's not saying
winnable.
much, but you know.
I'm saying y'all let
Yeah.
that French
Every
man go
game other
fucking
than
crazy.
game one was winnable.
Barbecue
Exactly.
baguettes, nigga. Barbecue baguettes.
we was winning in every single game except for game 1.
Barbecue baguettes.
Just sad as fuck.
Yeah.
A barbecue escargot.
Y'all seen LeBron had an MCL sprain?
Yep.
That nigga's retiring. I'm telling y'all. I think he's done. I think he's done.
Jackson
this shit.
Hayes in
no
game
problem,
4
man. He
played
ain't
4
going like
minutes. In game 4. I would need to look at those minutes to see how bad he really was.
LeBron James. But no.
8 minutes in game 3.
But yeah, no, I needed the Lakers to lose. It would have really hurt me to watch Luka go win a ring the year that we traded him. But since he didn't, no hate to Luka. I mean, of course, I still want him to have success. He just couldn't have had success this year. It would have really hurt. I'm mad about the trade, but same time, I mean,
Okay, he did have
really
5
bad.
fouls in game 2 in 9 minutes. So there's that. 5 fouls in 9 minutes is insane. But yeah, the LeBron retirement conversation has been ablaze. It's been going nuts on social media and on different media outlets, especially with his recent comments being kind of indecisive about what he wants to do with his career. Saying,
Because he's ready to go home.
saying, quote, I don't know what I'm going to do. To be fair, he said the same thing last year.
bro. Like,
And he said the same thing the year before that. So
he ain't going nowhere.
I think he's getting to the age where every playoff loss just it hurts a little bit more physically, not just emotionally. Physically, he's in pain. So when you ask him at a press conference when I'm probably in a lot of pain, I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this.
Yeah, especially if we're going to get bounced out.
But then he's going to feel fine in a week and be like, you know what? 4 more seasons.
I tell you, bro, if he would have won it, he would have stayed for Bryce. Since he lost, Bryce might have to play Dolo for the Mavericks. No, let's talk about this fucking Knicks Pistons game.
That would be so funny.
Look, man.
All right.
Look, man. I was at fucking work.
Elite transition.
I was at fucking work. And I pulled the game up. And I started watching from like the last 4 minutes. The Malik fucking Beasley, man. My bad.
I'm like looking up. I'm like,
But Malik Beasley.
oh my
look,
God.
Look at me.
Oh my
look at me.
goodness.
Okay. Malik Beasley, bro. The one thing that you had to do. The one thing that you had to do, bro. Catch the fucking ball. That shit had me, bro. Did you see that?
Nah, what
That
happened?
nigga, bro. Cade Cunningham goes straight down
Oh,
the
you
middle.
didn't see that? He got double
And-
team. He got blitz and then
Tossed it. And
I was
that
working.
dude, that's what I'm saying. But like I was still watching it like
I
while I was
watched
doing like
highlights.
volleyball. Dude swung it to the corner. I'm telling you, Malik had it. It just fucking fell out his hands. 0.4 seconds on the clock. Turnover. It's game over.
Damn.
And I was like, bro, they had it. Leak would have hit that shot. They would have went to overtime.
yeah.
And he fucking dropped it. I was like, I was, because the shot was great by Jalen Brunson. I think Jalen Brunson deserved the win for sure. But I'm telling you, bro, that fucking drop hurt to watch. Like, it was the worst. So, yeah, you go back like 2 seconds. Go back 2 seconds, you can see the shot. Because, yeah, bro, like, he snatched back up here.
That shit was
bucket,
disgusting.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I'm yelling at Darren, like, yo, they missed it. Or they made it. So he drives, had to move. How does that happen, bro?
He was too.
He was just about to put his hands up. I think that's what it was. I think he was just about to put his hands up to be ready, and it came just in time. Like you can see, right when he put his fucking hands up to get ready.
He was thinking about going right up with it. You know what I'm saying? That's that moment where you like,
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. I was like, that shit. Like I was watching the thing. I was
LeBron
like,
did that.
damn.
when he won this hot streak, he had like 3 in a row. And then Luka did a lead pass.
Oh shit.
We're doing this live
Yeah, bro. This is a part of
on
it.
YouTube.
It's a part of it, bro.
That is not.
Look at this
That
fucking
is
hat.
not right at all.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like this. No, we're gonna do it big.
No, because I need to just.
And we're keeping all of this. Don't cut it. Big booty. I'm joking. Nah, you should cut it.
No. Cut the part.
I said that assuming that you would cut
Cut the part where I was talking about Irish line dancing, river dancing. Cut that part out.
But yeah, bro, I just think Malik, man, that was
Seeing
just
Michael
like the
B.
worst
Jordan
game to do it.
doing river dancing.
Because I really wanted to see that series go to 7 and Detroit to win that hoe. I wanted to see that so bad. Because now the Knicks are just going to get bounced out immediately. They can't fucking beat Boston. Like, you know, like Pistons at least would have fought back. Like, the Knicks are going to get fucking steamrolled.
Yeah.
Now we have to watch that. Like, I wanted to
can't wait
see
to watch
Pistons
this
go
Nuggets
back.
Clippers tomorrow though.
Nuggets
Yeah.
Clippers is going to be great.
Game
Yeah.
6 of Warriors Rockets also is tonight.
I'm hyped for that one more because I want to see the Rockets make it 7. That would be
Celtics,
amazing.
Knicks. The Eastern Conference second round has been finalized. It will be Boston, New York, and on the other side it'll be Cleveland and Indiana.
Cleveland steamrolls Indiana, Celtics steamroll.
The battle of
Well, really, no. Cleveland 4-2 Indiana. No, 4-2 Cleveland. I'm sorry. 4-2 Cleveland. Boston.
4-1. I think so. I think the Knicks get a game.
Maybe, okay, 4-1, gentlemen sweep.
I think they get a game.
And then West Side, we're going to have to see after tonight.
West Side.
If it's Nuggets, Rockets.
In what? In the Western what? If the Nuggets win, they'd play OKC.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
The Nuggets, because, they're the lower seed.
Yeah, so
Nuggets,
whoever wins Rockets
OKC,
Warriors plays Minnesota.
Nuggets, OKC, but if the Warriors win, then it's OKC Warriors. Right? Are they the lower seed?
No,
If the Warriors win tonight, it'll be Warriors Minnesota.
Well, yeah, Rockets played like Minnesota.
Wait, no, let me see the seeding then.
Let me see the bracket.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
See. Whoever wins this game plays OKC.
Nuggets are 4. I'm thinking
And
they're lower than
then
that.
whoever wins the series will play Minnesota.
Oh, they're not doing it how they. Okay, never mind.
They're not doing it like the NFL.
Yeah,
Where
that's
it's
what I was
like,
thinking.
yeah.
Where it switches.
Yeah, no.
That's what I was thinking.
There's sides of the bracket.
Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, if I say, okay, so in that case, I would say, bro, Rockets Timberwolves would be fucking great.
I want Golden State, Minnesota.
As much as I want that, like as much as I want to see a legacy game, because like, dude, that's the thing with this whole playoff series,
I want to
right?
see Ant take out LeBron and stuff.
This entire, that's what I'm saying. This entire playoff run, I've been trying to watch
Kevin
like
Durant
something generational.
Before. I want to see him take out all three.
And
of them.
now it's like all the
Into
newer
playoff.
teams and the newer generation. It's not the old generation no more. So that's why I don't kind of want Curry to win, because then it's like all new generation teams and like new players rather than the same.
It's going to
group.
happen eventually.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, this is new group of Knicks, new group of Celtics, new group of Pacers,
I'm
new
all
groups of
about
Cavs,
embracing the new.
new group of Thunder. Still old guys, but I would rather take the new group
Yeah,
of
the
Clippers.
cores are all they have
And
the same
then
cores.
again, like Rockets
ancillary pieces
would
for
be
the Clippers.
hyped, because I think this is a great year for the Rockets to try and get it. But Jalen Green got to step the fuck up.
I'd rather see the Clippers win a championship than all these other teams.
If I were to pick between all of these teams, I want to see Ant go get one. That'd be so crazy. Ant go get one. Because then y'all can hang your head on that. Y'all lost the champions.
If we're going off who I want to win the championship, yeah, it'd probably be Minnesota.
Yeah, I'd pick
If
Ant.
we're doing strictly fandom and not like objective picking, it'd
Nas
probably
Reed.
be.
Nas fucking Reed.
See Federal Way get a chip.
I literally
Hell yeah.
watched Nas Reed
See
all the
Jay
way through
McDaniels
high
get a ring.
school, and to like see him go get a ring would be fucking full circle for me. That'd be crazy.
CJ McDaniels get a ring.
Yeah, bro,
great.
that'd be fucking great.
That'd be
Anthony
great.
Edwards from Georgia, seeing him
That'd
go
be
get a
great.
ring, man,
To
that'd be
see
great.
James Harden finally win a ring, man, after all he's been through, man.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, fuck James Harden.
Fuck.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
I'm not
James
joking.
Harden, but yeah, I
He
don't.
would
I
have
don't
been
need
in
the
the
ring no
finals so
more.
many times if he wasn't playing against KD and the Warriors, bro.
I mean, yeah, I'd love it for him, but
Yeah, man.
Like, what can you do when you run into KD and the Warriors, bro? In that time,
to be honest, you wanna know why I don't want the Clippers to win? You know, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if James Harden on that team. Fucking LeBron could be on the Clippers.
The
Fuck
Kawhi
Clippers.
Leonard narratives would be so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and that would be extremely annoying because
Oh
they would
my
compare
God.
him to God again, like they did when he fucking won with the Toronto Raptors.
That'd be so annoying.
Oh my God, Kawhi Leonard, the greatest player to ever touch a
That would be
basketball.
the nastiest
I ain't gonna lie,
narrative
bro.
of all time.
that one game where you
Kawhi
had
better
straight
than-
shots, though, like,
Kawhi top 2
Yeah,
all
I mean, that
time?
was great. But again, like, bro, they were comparing him to, like, Jordan. Like, the greatest player ever was Kawhi Leonard at one point when he won that shit. And
They're
I was
saying
so mad.
he was more clutch than Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, like, they had him on the highest
Which,
pedestal ever.
numbers-wise, they weren't wrong, but it's...
I just feel like it was unnecessary comparisons. Like, bro, the nigga
But
won.
that's not... But
How
that's
many
about
how many rings does he have? He has
Two.
three, right?
He has
Or two?
two.
Kobe got 5.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
has
But
two.
Kawhi has 2. And they were up there like, yo, it's the greatest nigga to ever touch a basketball the moment he won a ring.
He beat a
Recency bias in the NBA is a fucking cancer, and I hate it. Like, dude, they had
be real.
Giannis. They was comparing Giannis to fucking God. They was comparing Kawhi to fucking God. Like, everybody that wins,
I remember when Denver
the
won.
top
people
player
were
that's like,
saying
yeah,
that,
he's the fucking greatest
when
player ever.
Denver won, there's like, this is the runway to be a dynasty. And I was one of those people that
Yeah, I'm
thought
saying,
it
like,
could
bro,
have been.
like, stop.
I thought
What?
they
That
could have
Golden
been.
State shit was once in a
The
lifetime.
Nuggets could have ran off like a stretch where they won
or
like
once in a
3
generation, not a
titles.
lifetime, a
No,
generation.
but they lost all their role players. If they would have kept them, they probably went on
They
a
only
run.
lost Bruce Brown.
No, they lost KCP.
They lost Bruce Brown and KCP.
Yeah, they lost KCP.
The same year. If they keep them, I think they could have went on a run.
But that's my thing. I think recency bias in NBA is disgusting, and it's so annoying to watch teams go win a chip, and then all of a sudden their best player is regarded as the best player to ever touch a basketball. I don't want to always hear that.
Kawhi only won that championship with the Raptors because
He had a great supporting cast. It wasn't just him.
That team was deep as fuck.
Yeah, they had a deep squad.
They were deep as fuck. His run in the East was insane.
No.
Okay, then say it. Fuck. You keep saying no.
Everybody on the Warriors got hurt in that series.
We're not going to talk about who he beat to get to the finals. They beat the loaded Sixers.
I don't care
And
who he
Milwaukee
beat.
Yeah,
won
they beat a
63
good, they beat a
games.
good
The
amount of
Sixers
solid
ass
people.
regardless.
Ass. Look, no, we're not fucking doing this. They had Jimmy Butler, Embiid, good Ben Simmons.
Tobias Harris.
Who cares? They ain't did shit in years, man.
Are you really trying to argue
All right.
against the 76ers just to
Okay.
prove a point?
And they had, and they, he
The
went,
point
they
is,
beat
bro,
the shit out of the
What
Bucks.
is your point?
They wouldn't
They
have
beat
won
MVP
if
Giannis.
KD didn't get hurt. And Klay Thompson.
Okay.
Anyways. So
That's
look,
not-
let's just go down the list.
I'm talking about his run in the
They
East.
compared
was
Jason
incredible.
Tatum to
I'm
one of the
talking
greatest
about
players
fucking
ever.
championship.
Denver Nuggets, they compared Jokic
beating
to one of the
fucking
greatest
East
players
is
ever.
incredible, bro.
He didn't have to go through the Sixers and
Bro,
Bucks.
he had to go through a lot of people, bro.
They
he
weren't
did, He
better.
didn't dismantle.
They
he
weren't
dismantled
better than
the
the
East
Sixers
for
and
years,
Bucks.
bro. He dismantled the
Pointless
East for years,
conversation.
bro.
It's a pointless conversation. Nobody's going to change their mind. These are the two most stubborn niggas I know. They're just going to keep talking.
LeBron has never beaten a team in the East as good as the Sixers in 19.
Nobody's going to change their mind. They're just going to keep
He
going.
never beat someone that good.
Bro.
And I'm a LeBron glazer. The best team LeBron ever beat in the East was Indiana, probably. Or maybe Chicago. With Derrick Rose.
You tweaking, bro.
They weren't as good as Philly.
You tweaking.
Or Milwaukee.
You tweaking.
Sorry.
Can we get back to my
Sure, sir.
conversation real quick?
bro.
Can
I
we go
watched the
back to-
entire fucking
can we go
series.
back to this,
KD
though?
didn't get hurt. Belt to ass.
Can we go back to this though? Can we go back to this though? I don't give a fuck about KD. We got this right here. Boston Celtics. What did they do? Jaylen Brown. I'm not gonna lie. I was happy that Jaylen Brown won the Finals MVP off of that one because if they gave it to Jason Tatum, that was gonna be elite dick sucking. I was gonna be really mad about that. Denver Nuggets. Jokic, as though he deserves it. I still feel like the recency bias was very annoying at that time, and I was a Jokic hater after they won that chip. Golden State Warriors. Curry solidified himself as one of the greats. So that one I was okay with
Yeah,
them
I think
blazing.
the discourse of that was pretty.
Yeah, that one was solid. The 2022 chip was
It's the most
100%
important
solid.
ring of his career.
Milwaukee
Easily.
Bucks, they were treating that nigga like he had the greatest player to ever play. The amount of Giannis shit I heard about in the year 2020 to 2021, oh my fuck. Shut up. Damn, it was like Giannis this, Giannis
Best
that for
player
the
in the
whole
world, man.
fucking season. Like,
Giannis,
dude.
when Giannis won and Jokic won, it was very similar discourse of both of them being like,
The greatest ever.
They're by far the number one. This team's going to go on a run. And win.
Are you gonna know
Yeah.
it's not similar? One and done.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That
both
happens
times, yeah.
every time. Lakers, okay.
It happens
Deserved
when
ring.
you have a 26-year-old superstar with a really good roster, and then they're going to go on a run.
And then they never do.
And then,
Toronto
yeah.
Raptors.
And
You know what I'm
mainly, I
saying?
think that's happening because we haven't had a dynasty in a long time.
Now,
so
these make sense.
we're like
This
looking
right
to
here-
replace the void.
These, okay, I get why you were comparing that boy to one of the greatest players ever. I get why you were comparing LeBron to one of the greatest players ever. They took down one of the best teams ever. I
Yeah.
get it. This right
Yeah.
here, this run right here, all of the discourse makes sense.
This shit will never happen again.
It won't. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Three-
all of the discourse at that
Oh.
time made sense.
What do you mean
100%.
specifically? Like a run, like
A
where
run
they're like,
with like teams that goes
Yeah,
on
the
runs
two
and
teams
championship.
keep making it at the same time, but again, like also Golden State taking 3 out of the 4 is.
I think
Well,
there's
they
a,
cheated.
I
They
think
got
there's
KD.
I think there's a possibility where someone could win like 3 out of 5,
Nah.
4 out of 7,
No, I want to see 4 for 4.
Outside of the
I want to see
Celtics,
4 for 4.
I
That
think
would be
they
amazing. They do 4 for 4?
4 straight.
4 straight against the same team? That would be fucking ridiculous. That would be
After I
ridiculous.
lose to the same team 3 years in a row, I'd quit.
Yeah.
Like scroll all the way down to 2000.
Yeah, when the Lakers won 3 straight. Yeah, I don't think a three-peat's ever happening again in the
It's
foreseeable
like-
future.
Yeah, no.
That's
But
gonna
these
take
are
a
all
long
different
time.
San
teams,
Antonio
too.
Lakers, San Antonio, Detroit, San Antonio. Like, I mean, every now and then it'd be a different team, but nowadays,
the Spurs and Lakers
every year it's gonna be a different
The
championship.
Yeah, because
Spurs
like we're
and the
saying,
Lakers
it's went from
ran the
Boston
2000s.
to Denver to Golden State to Milwaukee to Lakers to
been a-
Toronto to Golden State,
We've
and then
had-
we're back to.
6
that
straight different champions.
But like this, like you can't, you go back to these ones. These are
7 straight.
hard fought championships right here, especially this one. But all of these are hard
I think
fought
I'm sick.
champions. Because
Like, that was the one rare occasion within the dynasties of other teams winning.
Because again, you got to think like Miami,
They
right?
were the one, and then it just went back to Miami back
Like
to back,
Toronto.
and then
They was that one.
yeah, but they haven't been though because we've had 4 different champions after them.
But again, my
Or
main
5 different.
argument.
I know it switched up after,
Yeah.
but like I'm saying, they was
Yeah.
that one.
My main
Yeah.
argument from before is again that recently, after the Golden State and Cavaliers shit happened,
Yeah.
once that stopped, recency bias has
I
destroyed the
genuinely
integrity of
think-
the finals.
I genuinely think we've been trying to get that back, or not that specifically, but like a dominant team back.
Yeah, and I don't really
it
care for
drives
that.
ratings.
Like as much as you want to say, I get like that and that side.
It drives ratings.
And understanding that, like you
The
want to make
viewership
money.
of the league is higher when there's a
But for
dominant
me
team.
as a basketball fan, I
Sure.
get sick of the same team winning. Honestly, I like this right here where it's a different team every year. But again, I just kind of get sick of
It's more like, yeah.
those players kind of getting compared to, you know, people who have put in the work and won multiple times and have like multiple career accolades over. Because again, I'm not saying like Kawhi wasn't deserving of being compared that way, but I think that they overdid it because of the circumstance, which is unnecessary.
Yeah.
So hopefully this year that doesn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
And the only way that it would happen is if the Boston Celtics went back to back.
Yeah.
But
There's a runway
if
where
they don't-
Boston gets 3 out of 4, but
yeah, because that's my thing. Like in this NBA playoff right now, like if the Celtics go and win it, it's gonna be the most annoying discourse of all time. I'm gonna
want the
fucking
Celtics to
delete
win.
Twitter. I
Celtics,
don't want to hear
if the
that shit.
Celtics go back to
Matter of
back,
fact, let's do that. Who would have the most annoying win out of all these teams that are left?
Knicks.
The Knicks? You really think so? I think Boston would be the worst
Their
one.
fans
I wouldn't want to
would
see
not
Boston.
shut the fuck up for like 3 years after that.
Oh God.
Oh my
The
god.
Knicks,
They
if
would
y'all
not
remember
shut up.
2025,
You remember
right?
20
They're gonna be outside the arena. Greatest of all time.
The city of New York be taking everything extremely serious, though. they all of their
I don't
sports
know.
championships, because
I
all of
don't-
their
I don't-
teams had a really bad time. Like all
For
of their teams
personal
suck.
reasons, I don't want to see OKC win because I would just
Besides the Yankees,
I would be in so much pain if OKC won. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
I don't want to see that shit.
This
either.
could have been my team. I would be so fucking mad.
Nah, if the Thunder win, I'd be so fucking mad because we
What
like.
could have been your team?
They used to be the
Seattle.
Sonics. The
Oh,
fuck? Yeah, like this could have been my team, bro.
I'm gonna just be mad because we beat their ass last year. So the fact that the one time we not in it, they go win, you'd be kind of
Yeah.
mad. Like even though again, I understand the circumstances, we probably didn't have no chance, but still, the fact that the team you whooped goes and wins that bitch, yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna feel some
No,
type
but
of way.
you
bro.
should. You would be a part of their villain arc. I'm saying you would be a part of their.
I mean, yeah,
their
but
story,
still,
you know?
like that's still some bullshit.
Like,
I don't want to see that.
in the championship DVD. They
We
had-
never got to have our villain arc against the Celtics because they fucking traded our best player.
in the championship DVD. They're gonna have Shea be like, that loss to Dallas, it fueled us,
Yeah,
and then we
yeah.
went back the next year, won the fucking chip.
Yeah, I don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear no triumphant shit, and I don't want to hear that. That might be more annoying than Boston because if
Okay, so
the
you win
Thunder
because
win,
they're gonna use the
they're
Dallas
gonna
loss.
no, not even that. They're gonna glaze Shea like they did Kawhi, Giannis, Jokic. They're gonna compare him to God, just like they were doing
They already
with all
glazed
of those
him, man.
players. That's what I'm saying. If he goes and wins that bitch,
And he won an MVP this
they're
year?
gonna be calling that nigga Jordan. Like I'm telling you, the whole up until
You know
the
what's
season
weird?
starts again, they're gonna dick ride him.
The least annoying discourse might be the Cavs.
Yeah, I'd be happy if the Cavs won. Cavs, Pacers,
And the Pacers would get a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Cavs,
Nah, the
Pacers,
Pacers
And
be annoying as fuck.
I'm a Tyrese Glazer.
Clippers.
I'd get annoying.
or Timberwolves, or Rockets. Clippers get their first one. I'd be happy as fuck. I'm hyped for that. Even though I fucking hate the Clippers, I'll be like,
Yeah.
well, actually, but no. I already went over this. Fuck Kawhi. No. Timberwolves, bro. I want Timberwolves to win.
No,
Timberwolves or
I think
Rockets?
the Celtics discourse that would heavily depend on how the finals
Bro,
go.
the discourse for the Timberwolves would be bad too, bro. They think Anthony Edwards is Jordan, man.
The
I'd
only
be cool with that over Shea. I don't want to hear shit about Shea. I'm cool with Anthony Edwards. I like him. Or like, bro, I'd rather hear like the Rockets, man. Leave it in Texas. Let Rockets get one. You know what I'm saying?
Cleveland is 6, man. I
if
don't
the
like
Rockets win
Cleveland.
the chip, I'm done doing this podcast.
We did not know that shit was gonna happen. Nobody could have
I live
forecasted
with the Rockets.
I'm done.
Nobody could have forecasted the Rockets winning the chip. But if
If
they
the Rockets win the chip, that would devalue championships.
Dylan Brooks,
Oh my god. Fucking Alperen Şengün is your best player. and You
Şengün?
won a championship.
Finals MVP,
Get the
Sengun,
fuck out of here, bro.
Jalen Green, Finals MVP.
Amin Thompson.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like literally, like anybody else, I'd be happy. But if the Knicks win, it's gonna be annoying. If the Celtics win, it's gonna be extremely annoying.
I think-
if OKC wins, I'm going to pull my fucking hair
I think
out.
the Celtics winning heavily depends on how the finals go. If Tatum averages like 34 and gets Finals MVP, that's going to be really annoying. But if it's just like last year, I feel like the media, like the narrative would just be Boston is just this
Peyton Pritchard, Finals
this
MVP.
overpowered fucking
I ain't gonna lie.
super team, and they just won again because they're just better than everybody
Yeah, they
else.
just got too much people on the fucking bench. Like I be telling people, Celtics got everybody nobody wants.
So that's why I don't think
That's
the
why they're
Celtics-
solid.
the
Nobody
Celtics
wanted to have
discourse
their
wouldn't
team.
be that bad because I think we would just all be like, yeah, they're just better than everybody else. Like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, like literally nobody wants half
Other
of the
than
Celtics players.
Tatum, if Tatum goes fucking ballistic and then people start putting him in combos he doesn't belong in, that's the only part that would get annoying.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
Like, bro, half of these
I would love to
motherfuckers
see the Warriors though.
are they not
Against,
undrafted?
Minnesota, so I can see Draymond put Rudy in the headlock.
that's if Golden State wins and Curry matches Michael Jordan in rings.
No,
Hey man,
no.
if Curry gets 6 rings and match, or no, that would be 5. My bad. I thought he had 5 for some reason. If he got 5 and matched Kobe fucking Bryant in rings,
30th pick. Okay.
dude.
I'm going through this for a reason because I want to see like if what I'm saying is correct. That kind of came off a little European. You heard how I said that? Correct.
Yeah. Correct.
That came off a little weird.
A little Eastern European.
No, this is the thing. So what I'm saying is the reason the Celtics are so
Why
good
is Luke Cornett on my
is
screen
because
right now?
like that's what I'm saying. I'm doing research. All of these people, nobody fucking wanted. You know what I'm saying? Kristaps fucked his career
People
up damn
wanted
near.
Derek White.
I mean, yeah, Derek White's probably the only solid one because he came from the Spurs. Spurs were hot at that time.
Yeah.
But like, think about like the rest of them. And I'm not saying shit about Jordan Walsh. That fucking hooper. Shout out Jordan Walsh. But think about Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah.
Fucked up in Dallas.
Yeah.
Got lucky.
Got traded to Washington, and then Washington gave
Yeah,
him.
that's what I'm saying. You got lucky. Torrey Craig got lucky. Jaylen Brown, they drafted him. They wanted to develop
But that
him.
was
Totally
a
different
controversial
situation.
pick back then. I remember that.
And same thing with Jason Tatum.
People were
Both of
saying
those-
Jaylen Brown was drafted way too high back then.
Yeah, no, they
They saying that shit no more.
I
they
remember
had
that.
the eye on that one.
He got they picked him 3rd overall, and I remember the reaction. It
And
was like,
Jrue
what
Holiday
the
makes
fuck?
sense as well. Like, that was a good trade. But Sam Hauser, nobody was fucking looking for Sam Hauser. Nobody was looking for Baylor Shireman. Nobody was looking for Luke Cornett. Nobody was looking for Peyton
How many
Pritchard.
minutes has Baylor Shireman played?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He played. Oh, I can't say this. He's played in 30 games. Shows how many blowouts they've been
Dude,
in this year.
his career high is 20 points.
12 minutes a game. That shows how many ass kickings the Celtics.
So then go
have.
to Peyton Pritchard. And what number he was drafted at? It should be at the very bottom.
It should be right here.
Oh,
26th.
26th overall in the first round? But that's late first
26th in
round.
the 2020 draft.
So again, like I remember watching that. And like my thing is, again, like Peyton Pritchard was great. Peyton Pritchard was a great player at Oregon, but he was too fucking small.
Yeah.
And they took a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they, he turned into a pretty solid
The 6th
player.
man of the year.
But that's what they do, is they kind of take chances on players who really like nobody
his
knows
nicknames
about.
is 8
And
Mile.
they
It's
just
funny.
have like the greatest fucking development plans for some of these people.
Shooting
Like
40% from 3.
like, dude, like that's what I'm saying. They have the greatest development plans for these people. I don't know how they get them to where they are, but like even Derek White, was good, but he wasn't this fucking good.
You
Like,
know what that kind of reminds me of? What Pop used to do in San Antonio.
yeah,
They used to have the most random motherfuckers. Danny Green came out of nowhere.
that's
and
what I'm saying. Again,
and
same
hit
thing with
8
Derek
threes
White.
in a finals game.
Yeah, same thing with Derek White. I thought Derek White was solid before,
Boris
but
Diaw's career was over. As soon as he gets to San Antonio, he's 6th man of the year.
they turned fucking Derek White into like somebody else. Like that's not Derek White.
Who the
bro.
fuck is Tiago Splitter? He's starting in a finals game? What
Hooper?
the fuck
Thiago
is this?
Splitter, Hooper. I had his card on like fucking NBA Live Mobile. Great fucking Hooper. I ain't never seen him play in a
Who
Spurs
the fuck
jersey.
is Marco Bellinelli? Like the Celtics are gonna turn into fucking San
Yeah,
Antonio.
you drafted who? Ginobili. For what?
They're gonna turn into the Spurs or just have these role players that
But yeah, that's my thing. Like with the Celtics, the reason that they are so good is they have like nobodies that they developed into dogs.
Oh, for sure.
And now it's like they're untouchable because they have all of these dogs that they developed out of nowhere. Like you had the opportunity to draft them, you had the opportunity to pick them up, you could have gave them a contract, you didn't. We took them, turned them into fucking dogs. Like again, Sam Hauser is busting people ass, and nobody knew who he was 2-3 years ago.
outside of Boston, no one knew.
Luke Cornett busting people ass. Nobody fucking knew who that was. All they knew him for was contesting like this with his hands all the way over his fucking head. Like Derek White was solid. Like hold on. Because let's see the jump.
I'll give
Let's
my
see the
respect
jump.
to Marco Bellinelli. He was a double-digit scorer
So
in
look
Chicago.
at the jump,
for the
bro.
Spurs.
Look at the jump on that. 3, 9, 15 right here. Okay, this is solid, but this is 2020. This is when everybody was hooping in the bubble and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the year after the bubble.
Yeah, like right here. This is
2021.
when people were hooping.
Yeah,
Right here. But down, then
15,
DPOIs.
8.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, how do
16.
you get to this shit all of a sudden? That's the Celtics just have some type of secret. They might have the shit like Space Jam, giving niggas secret
Michael's
stuff.
secret stuff.
It's giving niggas secret stuff. Here, drink this before you go out there. Are they swapping basketball, stealing niggas' talent? I don't know, bro, but there's something going on.
Like Thunderstruck.
Because, like, bro, the whole situation, like, who the fuck is Drew Peterson? Is that the guy from, No, it's not. Who the fuck is that? You know what I mean, though? Like, they got random people.
At the Rice University.
3 points a game. But watch. One of these players get traded, that boy gonna be fucking averaging 30 next year. That's how crazy that shit gets, bro. That's like, I don't know how they do that shit. You gonna have to fix that. Yeah, I don't know how they do this shit, bro. I don't know how they do it. And that's the problem with the Celtics, is they got just, nobody's just hooping. Same thing, it's almost like the Pacers.
Watch me look up all the Celtics staff, and they're all San Antonio people.
Yeah, because that's the thing, like, bro, like, I'm not trying to hate on the people who are on the team, like, y'all are obviously contributing, and I think it's great that y'all were developed the way y'all were, but again, like, they're picking people who
Celtics
are not being mentioned.
coaching staff.
And that shit is just
see
going.
how many of these people came from
God
San Antonio.
and Country, Joe Mazzulla,
Let's see.
Sam Cassell,
Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Let's see here. Sam Cassell worked with the Spurs,
Tony
but
Dobbins,
I don't know any of these other people.
player enhancement coach.
Player enhancement coach. Who is that? Where is he?
Pete something, I think.
Where is he?
Phil Presley.
Phil Pressey. Where did Phil Pressey come from? I know he used to play way back in the day. Way back in the day, like in the 70s, I think. I'm saying that's the wrong Phil Pressey that I'm thinking of. All right,
Dallas, Texas.
that's the wrong one. I'm thinking of a different. I'm thinking of Paul Pressey. I think, not Phil.
He played for the Celtics.
Played for the Celtics.
It said Boston Celtics,
Played
main
for the
red claws.
Celtics. He was a grad assistant at Mizzou and then became an assistant with the Celtics.
Oh, okay, so he just got the job then. All right.
Yeah.
So then I wouldn't count him.
I think this is because this is a Joe Mazzulla connection thing.
Yeah, because I'm about to say I wouldn't count him then. But like whoever they have, like maybe they have an old guy. They just like, that's just been there for a long time and just knows the game.
Sam Cassell is a good.
Like, I mean, yeah,
guy.
Sam Cassell is going to be one of the best people you can talk to. Like, he was a very, 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 very solid player.
Tony Dobbins.
The hell is that?
Let's see here.
That might be a new guy too. Shit. I'm not gonna lie though. Hey,
American
them overseas
Italian.
niggas are dogs.
Minnesota. Maybe
He's been there since 2020.
Maybe it's just a Celtic thing, man.
But yeah, them overseas, they got more knowledge than some NBA players. I'm not saying all, but some NBA players. Because again, like some people go to the NBA and don't touch the floor.
Yeah, we should.
You go overseas and like you develop so much
Lakers.
playing against them crazy people.
Hey, Lakers, we should poach a couple of them. Although the Lakers are weirdly good at taking second round picks on undrafted people and making them like key contributors. They're weirdly good at
Let's
it
get a
too.
Victor, man. I need a Wembyamba.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna need like literally your entire franchise, and then
I don't want literally
Every
Victor. I'm
pick.
talking somebody of that aspect.
you need a
Alexander Sarr,
7'4" Frenchman.
Yeah.
Ricochet.
I got a 7'1" Frenchman in Minnesota if you want him.
Oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
want-
barbecue baguettes.
All troll aside, I think he would be good for us.
we can't get that, though. Too much money.
Yeah.
We'd have to match salaries.
A pretty penny for him.
He just got an extension, too.
How much? I know we looked at this last week, but in order for us to match salaries for Rudy Gobert, you know what I'm saying? We just lost to y'all, so why don't we take some money off your hands here? He's gonna be making $35 million next year. So money matching wise, fuck. Kleber, Gabe Vincent, probably have to trade Vanderbilt. So Vanderbilt, Gabe, that's too much.
For Rudy Gobert.
Maybe Rui. Fuck Rui. Rui, Maxi Kleber, and then a couple of these people, and then a pick. Please.
Pick.
Maybe a couple picks. Oh, man. Nuggets, Clippers, Game 7. Who y'all got winning this game?
Unless
In the Mile High
Jamal,
City.
what's his name? Jamal.
Jamal,
Loxton.
Mr. Pubic Hair Murray.
You have to say pubic hair Murray. You have to say Accidental
You know what I'm
Murray.
saying? Accidental.
It was an accident, man. It's posted on his IG story. It's public IG story. That It was an accident.
Oh, I thought you were. Oh, the recording was not an accident.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about
Motherfucker
posting it. Yeah, that was definitely an accident. You don't remember that?
What?
What?
He posted him getting dome on his IG story once.
Oh.
Yeah.
And somebody told Damian Lillard he had a Jamal Murray
CJ
beard.
McCollum.
Oh, CJ McCollum. that he had
they
a
were
Jamal Murray
they were in the
beard.
bubble at IG Live.
He's like, man, what the fuck? What are you talking about, man?
You look like Jamal Murray right now.
Oh, man.
South side of Boston.
Yeah, man. If Kawhi,
it'll be okay.
kind of going with the discourse being annoying if the Clippers win, if Kawhi has like a 40 ball in Game 7, I'm gonna log off Twitter.
Yeah, they're gonna lose their minds
Oh my
if
God.
he does amazing. But I want the Clippers to win. I'd rather them go than the
Denver
Nuggets.
OKC would be cinema. So
That is
Give
true.
that to me.
But Clippers would fucking punk the Thunder, and that's what I want to see. I want to see the Thunder get punked.
I want to see Jokic v Chet. So
To be honest, Jokic is too heavy. Chet would be in fucking hell. He'd be in the walls of Jericho. All that nigga got to do is just stand on there. He'd be in the walls of fucking Jericho.
and I want
got it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Either way, he's going to be in the walls of Jericho. Chet is not big enough. That's what I keep telling people. He's not big enough. He can shoot threes. That's probably the only way he's getting saved. But yeah, you paint to paint with fucking Zubac, twice your size. Hold on. Because this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. Let's prove the research, shall we? Let's do the research so we can actually see how bad it's gonna fucking be for you. No hate to you, Chet. I'm not trying to hate. These words come out a little harsh when I speak, but I'm telling you, it's the truth.
Nikola
128
Jokic is
kilograms.
6'11". What the fuck? You really trying to be European?
96 kilograms.
You don't look at the fucking pounds. 7'1" 213.
I'm showing the kilograms, but that's a big ass. That's a big ass kilogram difference right there. That's a big ass kilogram
being
difference.
European right now.
284
Look
to
at the kilos,
213.
man.
Your ass is gonna get steamrolled. He got 70 fucking pounds on you. and then Zubac. Let's just see, man. Let's just see how much he weighs.
240.
240. Now that's a little bit more. That's a little bit more. You can fight with that.
Zubac is a heavy ass 240
Yeah,
though.
you can
I was
fight
gonna
with
say,
that.
he looked like 270.
Yeah, he do
He
look
is
a
a
little
heavy
heavier than that. He might be a little bigger, but that also is a Bosnian man versus an American man from Minnesota.
Hey man.
Got to get your ass whooped.
Hey man.
Bosnian niggas
They
don't play.
build different in the Midwest, bro.
Man. Bosnians don't
Built
play though.
different.
Let's just come on. Look,
Yusuf
You're not
Nurkic.
even from the Midwest, man.
Yusuf Nurkic. I know, but I know they're built different though.
How you know they built different?
Nurkic,
Every offensive lineman in the NFL is from the Midwest.
Radmanovic,
And the ones that aren't are from
Teletovic.
Alabama.
Illich, Sasha Danilovic.
It's Yusuf Nurkic and Zubac.
I'm saying
then-
those some pretty big guys. They don't
And
play,
then
man.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
Bogdan,
So-
Bojan. But then hold on. Serbia. You know the fuck is gonna come out that crowd if you hit Jokic too hard? Them twins. Them twins. And they all 6'11", nigga. All three of them. I'd rather, you know what? Now that I look at it, I'd rather Jokic play against him because I want to see Chet get bullied. To be honest. I want to see Chet get bullied. Chet, okay, here's my thing. With OKC, they're all so young and they're all big-headed. That's also why I don't
I think
like
Denver
OKC.
has a better chance to beat Oklahoma City. So y'all, if anything, should be rooting for the Nuggets.
I think OKC is
Bro,
like
fuck the
big-headed.
Nuggets, man.
I think you should be rooting for them.
I want the Thunder
They
to
nuts
lose.
out your mouth, man.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Get the Nuggets out your mouth.
Nope.
Come on, man.
First of all, they're referencing gold, not chicken nugget.
Okay.
Kev mining, they're referencing gold.
Right.
Who the hell calls Jokic Big Honey?
I do
Someone should.
in the house.
Yeah, of course you do.
Pause, man. What you mean?
That boy said in the house.
When he comes home, I say, "Big honey."
Nah, bruh.
Yeah, every time I see him open the door, I'm like, "Hey, big honey, how you doing?"
That's deep.
What? You know what I really call him? I call him Big Tipper.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You call him your Cookie Monster too?
Not my Cookie Monster.
Nah, man.
That was fucking gross. Only one that's like solid is yolk. Nah, don't even laugh at that one. That's not crazy. Yolk is not crazy. Nikola Jokic. See how Cola's capitalized.
Nikola
Jokic.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, look.
Nikolai.
Nuggets are going to body them boys if they go there. And then I just want the Timberwolves to kick the Nuggets out. And then we're good.
Just for them to get
Timberwolves,
The
Celtics.
second straight.
just for the Timberwolves to get paddywhacked by the Celtics.
Timberwolves, Cavs.
Oh, my God.
Timberwolves, Pacers.
Good Lord.
John Halliburton should be reinstated by
So
then.
many championships that I don't want to see.
What would be the worst ratings?
Out of all of these
Low
left.
key Pacers Rockets.
Pacers.
Yeah.
Pacers, Rockets.
Imagine, in the finals, the ads pop up and there's like the two teams, right?
Mhm.
And it's Tyrese Halliburton and then Alperen Şengün on the other side looking at each
For
other.
the fucking final.
And that's like the promo.
That's
Man, because usually they pick a few players. It's not just one. They be picking
Well,
like
yeah.
2 or 3. So you got to
Yeah.
think. Then it's fucking Şengün, Jalen Green,
And then they're like
fucking
smaller.
Dylan
They're
Brooks,
like a bottom of the
staring
poster.
at Tyrese Halliburton, Aaron Naismith, and fucking Miles Turner.
Pascal
You're
Siakam.
Oh, wait, no, my bad. Pascal, not Miles Turner. So fucking Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, and fucking Pascal Siakam staring back.
Let me pull up a promo picture, like a legend, 2016 NBA Finals promo image. Just to give an example here, like this right here, boom, legendary.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
This
you see,
shit
look
right
at the
here.
roster. Like, that's what the problem was in the 2018. Was it 2018?
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, as I was saying, that was the problem in that final. Was
Yeah,
that
this
he
is the
didn't
shit
have
I'm
the
talking
supporting
about
cast.
right here. So this is a legendary one. It's Braun and Curry,
Yeah, but the
Boom.
moment you add in,
and it's Tyrese Halliburton and Alfred Şengün.
no way.
Zero hype.
No way.
So yeah, Pacers Rockets.
Pacers Rockets be terrible, bro.
Pacers Timberwolves. You would at least have Anthony Edwards.
Nas Reed.
Pacers anything be just
El Ora. If the Pacers make the finals,
Eastern shambles.
who would have to make it in order for it not to be unwatchable? Probably the Nuggets or the Warriors. In order for it to be slightly marketable, it'd have
The
to
Warriors.
be probably the Warriors
Door.
or Denver. I think people are coming around to Jokic.
Nobody's coming around.
I think
to watch
people are coming
Denver.
around to
Nobody's coming around to watch Denver, bro.
Well, because the
Nobody's watching Denver.
national media is interesting.
Nobody's watching Denver and the Pacers, bro.
I understand the Pacers, but the Denver is the best player in the world, and their team should watch it.
Nobody watching that.
Should
Shit.
watch it.
Denver Cavs.
Denver Cavs would be cool. I'd like that. That'd be like Denver Cavs would literally be like a NBA super fan series.
Or like, what about Thunder Pacers?
Thunder Pacers.
It's kind of gross.
Shea would carry the marketing for that.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's kind of gross.
Shea would carry that.
I only want to see Thunder and the Celtics, man.
OKC Boston is objectively the best option
Yeah, because I want to see OKC
We
get
have.
their fucking asses whooped.
because it's
That's the best way to see it.
Shea v Tatum, Max Aura versus no Aura.
Versus shoulders.
Why you glazing so hard?
I'm talking for them.
I'm saying shoulders. That nigga.
Shea
Jason Tatum got
Alexander
big
doesn't
ass
walk into my house.
shoulders,
Jokic does. Okay.
man. Big ass shoulders. He be walking around like this. Jason Tatum, that's how he shoot.
Remember when he was a rookie, he had the little ass shoulders.
Yeah, but he got a big ass.
Dunked on
shoulder,
LeBron
man.
now.
Who won though?
Oh my God, we got Justin Flo.
Damn, you late. Why?
I didn't know we got Justin Flo, man.
I was happy when the you talking about football?
Yeah,
Yeah. I was happy when we got Nasir Cunningham.
I seen it on TikTok. They were talking
I
about
was
he's like a
like-
demon or
I
something
was like, yes.
because of his picture. It was compared him like a demon. I was like, what?
Speaking of
They literally
demons,
said God's soldier.
Yeah, bro.
speaking of demons, a little more sinners talk
Now I gotta follow him.
before we leave the pod. How long have we been recording for? It's been a chill 1 hour and 8 minutes.
We're back to sinners.
Back to sinners, man.
How lucky we.
98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn.
It's been at 98 basically
Hey,
since release.
Matter of fact, speaking of sinners, did y'all see the Weapons trailer?
Mm-mm.
Dude, Keith, did you see the Weapons trailer? Y'all didn't see Weapons? Oh man, that's the next one I'm seeing. Weapons.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's right there.
Weapons.
That's the next shit
You're
I'm
gonna
seeing,
watch
bro.
Thunderbolts?
I need to watch Thunderbolts this weekend, but Thunderbolts, then Weapons. Weapons don't come out till August 8th, though.
How many of y'all out there have seen the Minecraft movie?
I'm not watching
I'm not watching that shit.
I said that when they announced it. The moment they said Jack Black, I was like, yeah, no. I'm good. It's like I already lost the plot, bro.
No, all right.
Yeah, no. And they said live action. I was like, yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Something I want to tell you
Sean Sharani
for a
report.
long time.
Yeah, it's just about Greg
It
Popovich.
might
Greg
hurt
Popovich
you.
being the team president of the
Hope
Spurs
you
will be an
don't lose your
interesting
mind.
pivot.
At least he's going to have more say in the draft.
Yeah.
Hand me a Bible on that Mississippi road.
Yeah, Pear
Matter
Lemon.
of fact, can we see
It's I lie to you.
mock draft?
A 2025 mock.
Yeah, do they have a
2025 mock draft. Cooper Flag #1.
Obviously.
Don't know any. But probably his teammates are probably going to be somewhere. In
I just
the
wonder
lottery.
who has the #1 pick right now.
All right, CBS Sports. Here we
Who's
go.
projected to get it.
Cooper Flag to the Utah Jazz. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, Cooper Flag projected #1
In my
Okay.
to the Jazz. I do feel like that's a lot of wishful thinking because people want him to go to Utah because it would be the best situation developmentally.
Yeah, because he would have the team to himself.
Well, Utah is normally good at developing, so okay.
But I don't know if they win. I don't know if
Dylan
they win
Harper #2 to the Wizards.
the lottery.
They do not need to go to the Wizards, man.
Ace Bailey to Charlotte.
Ace Bailey at #3?
Teammates go 2 and 3.
But you don't think you're going #3, bro?
2 and 3? I mean, they didn't. My thing, look, yeah, I'm about to say they didn't play that much. Like my thing is, I'm not saying that tournament would like obviously put you above everybody else.
Hopefully they let us at the library during the summer because I want to do a draft live show.
Yeah, because I'm about to say because there's usually like
really
you
do.
know people who come overseas, people who they ain't got no international players, they ain't got no people in college who kind of spark something in the tournament. That'll be 2 and 3. It has to be the 2 niggas from Rutgers. Like, because I mean, this guy was shooting crazy at first in the beginning of the season. Then he figured it out. I mean, Dylan Harper makes sense. But Ace, 3rd? I'm not hating on Ace. I think Ace will get drafted. Just think that's a little high.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
Just a little
17
bit.
in college. I mean,
It's solid, like I'm saying, it's
5 and
solid.
7 on 46, 35, 69. Nice splits. 2 turnovers and 1 assist is rough. But hey man, not a passer. It's fine. Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper deserved it. Dylan Harper was hooping.
Old.
And I mean, is his dad not?
his dad is Ron Harper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He
Or no.
definitely gets that. Is it Ron? No. Ron Harper
Ron
Jr.
Harper Jr.
Yeah, is already in the league.
Yeah.
Who is his dad? Do we have
that's
him?
his dad
I know.
still.
It's the other dude.
Oh, is his brother?
It's the younger son. It's the
Oh,
younger son.
okay. My bad.
Yeah.
VJ makes
Edgecombe
sense. VJ was
to the
hooping.
Pelicans. Kaman Malawach to the 76ers at 5.
Okay.
Knipple.
Knipple.
6 to the Nets. His stock, I'm going to talk about somebody's stock going up from March.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm like,
Right
bro, like
here.
there's other players who did that. I don't like Knipple for sure, but there's
Yeah.
other players who hooped in the
Trey
tournament.
Johnson to
I
the
don't
Raptors.
know. I mean, that loss
Another
to
guard?
Xavier was kind of crazy. But yeah, he's a hooper. And he's a freshman. Yeah, he's averaging 20 points as a freshman. That's why.
Another guard, bro. Not even
Kasparis,
gonna try it.
fuck.
Jacquinius.
Jakusin.
We're good.
Jacusinas.
Colin Murray Boyles to the Rockets.
I've never seen him.
Derek Queen.
He's a hooper.
Blazers. Why would the fuck would they draft 2 centers?
Another fucking.
Yeah, I'm about to say they just did that. They would do it again?
Donovan Clingan and Derek Queen.
Well, he is
Yeah.
6'10".
With
though.
DeAndre Ayton.
So they put them at a 4. But that's what I'm saying.
He's
They
a
have enough
forward,
centers,
bro.
bro. Like they have plenty of centers. They don't need him.
They got too many Kamara
Who the fuck we
before.
got?
I'm not playing him, bro. Straight up. They
Yeah.
don't draft it.
He would need to
Draft
be-
like a fuck. Who does Portland need?
Shit, we could fucking draft him.
Fuck it. Draft
You can
another
have
guard.
Daniel
Draft
Gafford.
another guard and trade Anthony or Shade Sharp. Fuck it.
Who is that?
And
Jeremiah
literally, they
Fears?
don't need anything else, really, other than like a wing, maybe.
I almost made the play in.
Jeremiah Fears.
I'm just saying they're starting like the play. Portland's weird because they're not like playoff good, but they have good players on their roster already. So it's like,
Yeah.
they're a hard draft team. Jeremiah Fears, Oklahoma.
I've never seen him.
Danny Wolf. We're just making a Jace Richardson, the son of Jason Richardson.
Do we be ducking like Jason Richardson though? That's my thing.
Don't know. If we did do a draft live show, I'd have to research like all those people in order for me to.
Yeah, I don't know enough. I'm falling more and more off as time goes on.
Walter Clayton Jr. to the Spurs.
If he goes to the fucking Spurs,
I don't love that. They had
They got too many fucking guards.
They have
bro.
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox,
They
Walter
drafted
Clayton
Stephon
Jr.,
Castle last
Stephon
year.
Castle. That's really a
Keldon
5.
Johnson, like
Damn near they'd have a 5. He could be 2 guard. Stephon Castle, what, 6'6"?
Yeah.
Put him at small
They can
forward.
run 3 guards.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can
Yeah.
run small ball and have what's
They
his
did a
name?
version of
Wembanyama
that
down there.
They did a version of that with CP.
Yeah, they could do that.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Assad Newell.
I've seen him. I watched him play before.
The Oklahoma
Yeah, he's
City
nice. He's nice.
Igor.
That's who
To
we
the
were
Magic.
projected to pick at first.
Minnesota Timberwolves get Liam McNeely.
He's played against my brother. That boy's from Dallas.
Drake Powell to the Wizards. Nolan Shore, this guy I was talking about last week, to the Nets.
Yeah.
Ben Saraf from Israel. He's had a rough life.
So it's gonna be
Going to the
that's
Heat.
gonna be
He's
Denny
had a rough
Avdia.
life, I'm just saying.
I mean, like life is rough, man.
Yeah,
He's
he
from
didn't
Israel.
have to.
I
I'm
mean, his
saying.
life is rough, bro. He's projected to go to the NBA, bro.
He's shooting 22%
Hey, man.
from 3, man. It might be a little rough.
If you've been close to home the last couple of years, I'm sorry.
Nah, he's been playing overseas. Is what it said. Rasheer Fleming. Who the hell is
Rasheer
that?
Fleming. I've
St.
never heard of
Joseph's.
this man. St. Joe. Okay.
Nick Clifford's a hooper. That's a hooper.
Nick
That's a
Clifford.
hooper. I don't know how he fell so low. He's a hooper.
Hugo Carter. Noah.
That's Johnny Broom is that low? Player of the
Johnny.
year? Damn
Johnny
near player of the year.
Broom.
Really didn't get player
Yeah,
of the year.
probably
Because he's
his
old.
age.
Yeah, he's old. He's
We
like
need to
25,
do-
26.
We need to do a lot of research because I'm not going to lie. This entire second half of the first round, I've never heard of any of these motherfuckers.
You don't know
Damn.
Johnny Broom?
I know Johnny.
Oh,
Brown.
okay.
Lakers ain't got no fucking picks. All we do is trade our shit,
You're
man.
right.
That's how I felt for the last 3 years. Just going back.
That's what you do, deal with the devil, man. That's what the bubble ring was the deal with the devil.
want to tell you.
For a long time.
Let me
might hurt
let me see people's reviews of
just a
Sinners. Let's see.
About 8 years old.
I want to see a bad review. Let me see a 1-star. Here we go. I'm at a complete loss how someone with 2 functioning eyes could consider Sinners a decent movie, much less a great movie, as critics and reviews suggest. What's this? What does he look like? Checks out. Okay. There was not a single redeeming moment during the plodding 2.5 hour run. First of all, 2.5 hours of stretching. It's like 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's not 2.5 hours. First, Coogler's screenplay is the room level awful. The dialogue features ugly stock phrases like, look who the cat dragged in.
Who was saying that? This is the
And
worst.
this is the 1-star review for Sinners. I just wanted to see what it
Oh,
said.
yeah.
the only
Nah,
one?
Yeah,
No,
hold on.
No, there's a couple more.
Press more.
I want to read. There's a wow. Wow, he had a lot to say.
Yeah, that's it.
There's abrupt, bizarre 360 tonal shifts. Like when Haley Steinfeld's character is fondly reminiscing about cunnilingus. Cunnilingus?
You know what that is?
Cunnilingus? Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay, I'm about to say. I'm like,
I've never seen the word, so I'm like, when suddenly her voice drops and she says, I buried my mama yesterday.
her accent was offensively terrible.
Speaking of Seinfeld, her accent was
it?
actually pretty good.
To be honest, the only
It was
accent I
pretty
didn't
decent.
like was the dude with the guitar. Mama, I just wanted to tell you something.
She was doing.
The
I ain't gonna lie, that's
preacher
his real
boy.
voice.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's
his
the
real
only
voice.
thing
Oh,
I
you
didn't
mean
like.
the singing-
Like, bro,
the
I
singing
didn't like
voice
it.
or-
Yeah, I didn't like it. That's the
That's
only
his
accent I
real
didn't like.
voice.
But it wasn't like I wasn't trying to hate on nothing. I was just like, damn, like his nigga sound crazy.
Speaking of Seinfeld, this is
taste you.
Yeah, bro. I just want to taste.
glaring anachronisms.
Like, nigga, what?
anachronisms pepper the dialogue, leaving many scenes ruined.
What?
Most absurd was the 1930s juke joint where patrons twerked to a 90s era Gold J DJ. Clearly, he didn't get the
He didn't get
the
it.
point of
Yeah,
that.
he didn't get the memo of any of it. The plot
It
is
was showing, like,
nonsensical with
different
scenes
Right.
seemingly
generations.
patched
There
together
was like a Jimi Hendrix
without
stand-in.
any apparent direction.
Like, all right.
The first act
Plot is
meanders and fogs
nonsensical.
visual clicks of American South. Michael B. Jordan is planning some sort of shindig, is all the audience can gather.
Suddenly, the film
Suddenly,
becomes
yeah.
a vampire flick, a cheap, silly one at that. All the cliches of the genre merge together. There's garlic and wooden steak, some lame shout-outs.
Shootouts.
Shootouts.
So he's talking about the KKK shit afterward. Oh,
He
no.
ain't like that part.
Yeah, he
he
didn't like
ain't
that.
like that part.
No, wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, no, he looked like he would like it. Go to the bottom. He said the
Vampires are then defeated by a tired Game of Thrones Night King style Deus Ex Machina, where the leader's fall triggers a domino effect. The remaining vampires shriek at the sunlight's touch. Groundbreaking stuff. I mean, what the fuck? It's a vampire.
Yeah, like why are you picking so hard?
In Sinner's final act, Coogler weirdly shoehorns the Klan into the plot. The Klan was in the plot 10 minutes into the movie, but all right.
Absent nearly the whole movie.
Klansman absent the whole movie.
That's not true. You weren't watching. That's not true at all.
Hey, buddy, who sold him the joint? You fucking... Oh, my God.
Even that. When they pulled up to the fucking house where they're not Klan robes in the back.
Wasn't there was a whole ass Klan robe.
Yeah, there was Klan robes in the back.
And the little hood. Oh, my God.
So, and then he's talking about Django Unchained theatrics.
I did kind of think of Django, but I was like, I mean, that was the point. That was kind of the point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that was the point. Yeah, that was quite literally the point. Lastly, Sinners is visually hideous. Extremely poorly lit scenes leave the audience trying to discern certain characters' faces. The drab color palette and graining ruins the clearly expensive set pieces.
As somebody who's an editing nerd, this is because they used old like IMAX.
Yeah, use a dickhead because that was literally the point.
They used like old film.
That's what I'm saying. It was the point of the movie was to do that.
They didn't use traditional film, so
I would give spoiler warning, but the film is so bad.
I'd rather you don't even watch it. Here we go. The film is so bad on so many levels. I'm surprised how anyone is giving good reviews about it. The whole film is edited like a trailer. Okay, there is not 1 second of ambience. Just constant music, one after the other, which starts sounding like noise after some time. The cinematography is poorly lit. And even if one ignores the craft, the film purely on a story level is so shallow. The build up on the first half is absolutely futile. In the second half, when things begin to take place, they're full of loopholes. A viewer doesn't even care if the main character and their friends die because there's no relatability or stakes in the film. There's no relatability. It's like the whole first hour, but okay. Just because the film is attempting to create a metaphor of slavery in a vampire world doesn't automatically make the film good.
You start typing, wait, what the fuck is he saying?
The dialogues are filled with repetition and over-exposition.
What the fuck does that say?
Kaya Bakwa's film, Hi Bye. Hi Bye.
Who the hell cares if it's shot on IMAX or old Nokia?
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. It was shot on IMAX. That's why it looks bad. Looks bad. Might as well be a radio show than a film. No visual storytelling. No.
Wait, go up.
Isn't this the whole fucking... All right.
Go up. For the longest time, the vampires could not enter the house because they need to be invited, but then suddenly they enter the house. Like you had one rule for the characters and you couldn't even follow that. What the absolute fuck? Did you not watch the movie?
I don't think they did.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they all got ready and then came to an agreement, let them in, and then they started.
She did kind of yell, "Come in, motherfuckers!"
Come in, motherfuckers, with the wood stakes, and then
did y'all not
the fight
watch
scene.
The movie? Were your eyes open in the theater? Be honest with me.
In the theater.
My nigga did not obviously say, "Come here." The Asian lady say, "Come in here, motherfuckers!"
Yeah, he literally said that. You bitches. Worst movie I've ever seen.
The worst movie I've seen at a theater. About an hour and 15 minutes into it, and about the time the vampires, the esteemed early country singers Carter family, made their debut, there was still no plot.
I walked out of the theater. Well then your review makes no sense. Next.
I wasn't being spiteful or rude. It was that bad of a movie. I just couldn't watch it anymore. There were many reasons for my disdain, but I won't do a long review. Okay.
And you did a long review.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, no. I want it. Because how are you going to review a movie you didn't fucking finish?
The Howling Wolf, Smokestack Lightning, the Michael B. Jordan, the Mississippi Delta. Why? How do you have this much shit to write about? And you walked out.
Race.
You walked out an hour in.
Lying. She ain't walk out.
They showed race in an overreacting fashion. Is that what that said? Oh, it's a black woman. You talking about The Color Purple and Napoleon and shit? How was it that bad for you? That you had to get up. You old. That's why.
Right here.
My parents did the same thing. They said it was like my parents gave it a B. They didn't say it was terrible. They were like, yeah, there was some parts we didn't understand.
I won't give it an A plus. I give it an A.
They showed race mixing, Asian white during Jim Crow. That didn't happen in the Mississippi Delta. Overreaching fantasy. Asian people hated black people more than whites did. All right.
How you know that?
Shark. Yeah, again, were you alive back then, nigga?
I mean,
What
maybe.
are we talking about?
Maybe. Shit.
It's possibly, but even then, like, girl, like, is it that serious that you had to come write this review? I suppose that's what they bank in. Ignorance. Good luck. I hope you make good money. Just do better next time.
Just do better next time.
Oh my god. Yeah, these are terrible. Terrible.
And then that's the juxtaposition. You know what? 3-star review.
3 stars, like right in the middle.
What is 3-star? Someone that kind of liked it.
I love the blues.
Let's see. Michael B. Jordan's performance and presence of the film, acting as two characters, is undoubtedly the strength of the movie. The film, in my opinion, makes the attempt to deliver several different hidden messages, especially during the juke joint blues performance scenes, that realistically could be a separate, deserving story of its own that really does not, at least directly, have a connection to Michael B. Jordan's characters or the vampire villain character, but more with the inner spiritual battle with the guitar player. See, he got it. Good job. Or she.
Yeah.
It would have been more informative if the film had more of a backstory on the twins in Chicago, along with the scenes leading up to why they left, similarly to the way it was done in Menace to Society in An Interview with the Vampire. Along with that, a brief backstory on how the vampire even ended up in that region in North America, because it was only through a point of view that the vampire could possibly be from across the Atlantic.
I mean, the shit was spreading pretty quickly. I don't know.
The only thing I know about vampires is that the story of them originates in Ireland. Yeah. So the Irish symbolism in the movie and them being like the main vampires, being Irish people, made sense. But yeah, man. Great movie. 9.5 out of 10.
Oh, I love the blues.
Again, a line that I will take from that movie. Same amount of pressure when you're licking ice cream. Same amount.
Yes.
And also,
I love you, Papa.
we're cousins. We're cousins.
We cousins.
We're cousins.
Y'all twin?
That's it.
Nah, we cousins.
Nah, we could.
You gotta say it.
Age is starting
Now we
tonight.
cousins.
Now we cousins.
Nah, we could.
You almost there. Let's say it a little deeper. Now we cousins.
Now we cousins.
Nah, we could.
Yeah.
Nah, we could.
Now we cousins.
Now we
Look at
cousins.
that. You gotta say it with a little grin too. Now we
Started
cousins.
5.
Now we
Hold on, before we
cousins.
leave. I know y'all see that. WNBA starting 5 tonight. Dallas Wings got Paige Buckers, Dejanay Carrington, Marika and Gumbawale, Nalissa Smith, and Tierra McCowan. We're gonna win the fucking ship this year.
Paige McBuckets.
And I'm gonna watch that game because it starts in a minute.
I could have worked for a WNBA team, and they turned me down.
Yeah, it is the Aces versus the Wings tonight.
They say the truth.
But they're not playing
hurts.
here.
Go Dallas.
So I lied
Go
to
Wings.
you.
I'm a Dallas Wings fan tonight.
Yes, I lied to you.
Let's see, hold on.
But it's okay. If
It's
you
all
offer me a
right,
job
dude.
later, I will accept it. Because I am a sellout.
Buckers!